Hi there, Scott Hislop, again with DancePlug. I'm standing here with Sophie Monat of Monat Dance Company and Nate Hodges of Rhetorical Dance Company. Hi, you guys. How are you?
Good. Very good.
Great. Are you excited for tonight?
Yes, very excited. Very, very.
Tell me, what are you showing tonight?
My company, Rhetorical, is doing a piece called The Dancing Man, which is a fairy tale, pretty much. It's kind of inspired by the Pied Piper and the Red Shoes. So starting off kind of whimsical and then gets a little dark, you know, as any good Grimm's fairy tale does. It's kind of about, you know, being enchanted by people and then sort of the disillusionment of who they really are and then kind of that loss of innocence. So that's what we're doing. So, yeah. That's
exciting. I'm excited to see it. And what about you, Sophie?
The company's performing a piece of mine that I choreographed in 2010. It's called Vista. It's a contemporary ballet. It has 6 women on point and 3 men, and pretty much inspired by the music. It's Bach's Violin Concerto in A minor. And yes, and we're excited to be here.
Fantastic. Now, I want to ask you both about, you did some work with the Flourish Foundation this week, teaching at a middle school. I wanted to ask about that experience.
Oh, it was wonderful. I took 2 of my dancers, Andrew Palomares and Naomi King, and when we first got there, a lot of them hadn't had a lot of ballet experience, but we talked a little about the piece, what to look for in the piece, and then my dancers demonstrated some of the partnering, and then we actually started teaching them some of the steps from the piece, and they were amazing. They picked up super quickly and had a wonderful time, really wonderful.
What does it mean to you to give back to these kids that most of them have never even heard of contemporary jazz?
Well, I think it's good that they are exposed to a lot of different styles through this program. You know, they know that they like to move. The best part about middle school is that they're so open to having these new experiences. And I think, you know, telling them this is how contemporary jazz is different from ballet, it's different from modern, but this is all of the things that we try to uphold as artists. And I think kind of creating that through line is a really important thing when we're working with them. So.
One last question. Are the 2 of you as choreographers able to separate yourselves when you're in the audience watching? Are you watching as the choreographer, as the artistic director, or are you watching as a spectator, as a fan?
That's a hard one. Well, I mean, I definitely have a glass of wine before I watch, or else I would just be a stress case. But you know, I think there needs to be a moment when you take that step back, where you say, I'm going to now enjoy the final product. Now I've created this thing, I've given it to my dancers, they have made it their own, and at that point it's not really quite yours anymore, so I think it's important to enjoy what it has now become, that sort of organic process, because if you try to just hold on to it, you know, it'll never, I don't know, for me it'll never be good enough, because I'm, you know, perfectionist. So.
What do you have to add to that?
I'm very much like Nate. I think there's a point where you just have to let go, and we're so well taken care of here. Eileen Cooley is incredible lighting designer. Jamie makes sure we have everything we need, and so yeah, at this point I'm just excited to see them on stage. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see your pieces. Thank you for standing by and talking with DancePlug, and we'll watch together.